Hey guys, Dark here, and welcome to another episode with the Broom Room. I'm just kidding, we're playing the Stanley Parable again. It's another one of these fabulous episodes of mindfucking. And, well, we're going to a new ending. I did walk this way just because this will be a path, essentially. So, yeah,
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I do what I want. So, yeah. Now, you're all probably wondering this, or have realized this, but there was not a video posted yesterday. Uh, that is a apology on my part. Uh, but I am running out of ideas for series, and yeah. So please, in the comments below, comment down a game that you'd love to see. There should be a video for tomorrow. I will definitely try to get one thing out, hopefully. It's just the fact that, yeah, running out of ideas. Help me! Give me memories!
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
Yeah, I can't talk.
Why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
No
Why
feet.
did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
Wham!
Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this
My
is all
cur.
too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh,
Sure it is.
Stanley felt, to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun.
Yay.
And Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
I wonder why.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
Shocker.
Hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently,
Aww.
and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Nope. Hehehe.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Lol. 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 Lol.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Yet that would never happen in this world. You'd at least take the wallet or something. So, now we're in a familiar place. The desk. I'm sorry I wasn't able to speak a lot during that one. He doesn't stop talking at that point.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Sure. Now, I do know a few of the other endings. I don't know them all. But time for the next one.
Stanley came to a set of two open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Yes.
Nope, just passing by.
Eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Because we've never actually gone into this room yet. If you look right there, it's yellow. And it has poles. And now it has a button!
Straight ahead to the opposite door and got back on track.
Button! Adventure!
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Okay.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Clock block.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
It's a car. Ooh, further down. Oh, hey.
No, 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 no,
We're
no,
back
no,
in my...
no, no, no. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
But
Okay. Just
my monitor set up.
Oh, who am I kidding?
This is where I play games from.
The whole story completely unusable. How about
See that
rather
screen
than
all the way
wasting
over
time
there?
trying to salvage this nonsense,
That's
why
the one
don't
I
we
play my
restart the game
games
from
on.
the beginning? And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay, from the top.
Oh, that was a little glitchy. I think this is the laggier of the endings. I just couldn't remember which one it was. Well then. Yay, mindfucks!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I wonder what's the problem. Oh, hey, more doors.
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh.
Let's go through this one. Or
Did something change?
this one.
Stanley,
Or this one.
did you change anything when we were back in that
Or
room
this
with
one.
the monitors? Did you move the story
Or
somewhere?
this one.
Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's...
I wanna go to this door.
Then it's an adventure. Come, Stanley.
Adventure. Dark path. Dark. Ooh. Adventure. Adventure. Yeah. Adventure.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can
But
promise
it's
you.
amazing.
There definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Adventure. Adventure time. Come on, grab your friends. Okay. So.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Let's see. What's the problem now?
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Adventure!
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
This is a lot of back and forth.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Yay, I win!
Congratulations!
I win!
I know you've
Yeah!
done a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job.
I win!
Oh, no. No,
I win, I win, I win.
Not at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was
Aw.
not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't
Just.
care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Yay, more restarts. Let's see what's screwed up this time. It's a line!
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
Adventure!
How simple is that?
Adventure! Now I know he says something over here. We're getting this audio clip.
No, living it up to the line from now on.
Yay, Lion. Come on, Lion. Let's go on an adventure. That was a little bit of lag. Hopefully the computer stays alive.
The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought.
Adventure time.
End up be our destination.
Come on, grab your fan.
There's no story there. Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize.
It's number 6.
You know what?
I just need 2 more 6s.
Right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Yeah!
Cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern
Oh, it's a mighty fine fern.
is important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully.
It's a mighty fine fern. Mighty fine. Oh, yes. That's the type of shit to smoke.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No.
Eh,
No. Line. You know the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any...
Yay! Monitor setup.
No, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Yay! All the restarts. Woo! Hello?
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Whee!
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination.
That was
Whatever it might be, Stanley. I'm ready for it.
That was a lot of right turns.
Oh, no,
It's
not
the
that.
line!
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story.
Yay!
No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
No, I'm acknowledging it. No, line, come back. Fine.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
I do what I want.
So I know that each door has to lead somewhere.
Yeah.
Somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
I want to go through this one.
Oh, hold up, what's this?
The confusion!
A confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
Pretty much we almost did that.
This goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever
17, 12, 17.
How do we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we?
Oh, that seems a little morbid.
Well, in the meantime, if
I'll be honest, that beeping actually scared me a little bit. So, yeah. Let's go! I know another quick one.
all of his co-workers were gone, what could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah! I'm just gonna run through this. I know I could cut it,
To a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
but shouldn't be that long. And also it drags out the time.
Yet there was not a single
Yay,
person.
time!
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yay! Yay! Now, not many people know this. Come on. But why won't?
Stepping in,
Ha! Did it! Took me a few tries, but I did it. Now let's go back. And now I can actually talk to you guys. Because the narrator's gone. Ha! I'm saying fuck this shit. I'm out. Yeah. Dark winds. I thought that was a drop. Yay, leaving. Escape pod is 6 floors up. Okay. We're going to escape. Escape. Yeah, escape. Oops, need to go up another few floors. So, yeah. So, how have all you guys' days been as I get really high? like always, and get hit by doors multiple times. Escape pods! Escape pod. Lunch bay. Lunch! Yay! Where am I? It's the lunch box. And the bottom lights up or something. That's a really glitchy one. And I'm back! I kind of got a call. Very professional, I know. So yeah, that'll probably be all I do for today's episode. So yeah, don't forget, comment down below a series that you'd love to see me do, or even just a small game. And yeah, see you next time.